same thing. Whoops. Right here going. There we go. The other one, I was going to loosen that one up. There's another one down here on the other side that you can't see. But it's down here and there. And that's what's going to allow me to be able to get this off there finally off. So let's take this nut here. Socket here a little more. It comes out there, our sockets. I don't do it down here. Alright, so we got that. There. Wiring harness here. We'll move this over here so it don't. Not a problem? Oh, that is a problem. Don't like that size. Oh. These would be 14 millimeters. I guess you can tell that. So here's your reservoir there. Not very big. We'll lay it over the side here. Alright, so let's take the other, I don't know if you can see it all go, but the reservoir is right here. It was down here, I just lifted it out. 2 bolts here, that's it, 14 millimeter. You can take that out and lay that down. We don't need it on right now, so you could take it off, but it's not hurting it right now for the gear mode, so I'm going to leave it on for right now. I may take it off later. Alright, so let's continue on with our wires and removals. Put the wires up here. These are all 6 in one spot. Get the screws that went stuff earlier. And notice I don't want to, this is a good car, it's in good shape. I don't want to scratch the car up either. I'm also going to put these back in place because, same reason. Let's go ahead and they go a certain way. You can put it all the way down. Just you probably, boy, it takes a long time. No, it takes a lot longer hunting for them. And searching is a form of waste, so we don't waste any time. Now, we know the alternator has to come off there, and there's a tensioner right there. So we can just take the idler pulley and pull down on it. Alright, so we'll pull the idler pulley down. Get it down. So we're going to go ahead and get our pulley, we're going to take the serpentine belt off. So what you want to do is you find your tensioner, which is right here, and you want to use it's going to go one way. Use some pressure, and on this here you're going to go down like that. You can undo the alternator belts here, and very gingerly let go. Now, if by some chance that right there, that tensioner were to come all the way back beyond its boundary right here, if it was to come all the way back right here, this tension right here, if it was to come all the way back and come up, it came up to a certain point and then stopped. If it were to come all the way up and then beyond that, this spring in here is either going to be probably broke, or it's going to be it's lost its tension. That'll have to be replaced. But this here is good. We're good to go on that. So I'm going to continue right here. Taking the alternator off. Oh, I get my 14 back on. Hang on a second. Not cool. Alright, so go ahead and don't freak out and get this belt rerouted, because you don't want to tend to freak out. Like, oh no, I can't get the belt rerouted. You'll get it. You'll get it or it won't run. it's not that hard. You get some have a diagram. You can look it up, Google it. In this day and age, with Google and YouTube, it's hard to imagine not having all the information that you can find all the information online. It's just hard to imagine why you couldn't. Okay, so we got this bolt here. It comes out right here. And this opening here is going to come right off. Ta-da! Alright, so the one bolt we took out right here, I went ahead, I'm back now. So I just went ahead, like I do always, I put it right here, started back in. Now, there's another bolt, remember, we started on over here. It's not out yet. And there's let's see, there's one bolt under here, and there's one pretty tough one up under there. So I'll get those out, and then we'll have the bracket off. Yeah, thing done on me. Alright. Alright, so we got that one loose. Kind of a slow go. As you can see, we're starting to get this piece here loose. So take those out. One. That's what you feel like sometimes. Alright, so there's a CV joint. Shoe, so I'm gonna get that here in just a minute. But this should hopefully either come off or we'll have to do something else. Now what's gonna happen? We're probably gonna have some antifreeze come out because this thing right here, we're gonna look at just a second, is part of the problem. Yeah, it's part of the problem. You sort of be very ginger with it because what you got here is this. Now, I want you to take a good look at this right here. You see this right here? These are going to, I'll let you get a good look at that. I'm hoping this helps a lot of people, so that's why I'm doing this right here. So now, you see these are plastic right here. And those plastic pieces will deteriorate. They're going to deteriorate. They're designed to deteriorate. This is plastic and it will pull out like that. See, that was broke. That is causing a big part. Maybe, hopefully, I hope this will be the culprit of our leak. But I've got to get all that out. So make sure you get all this out up in here. And you can see there's stuff up in there. But that'll come out. I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to chunk that in a minute. And the other one, this one right here, will replace it. Now it's not broke. I'm going to replace it anyway. Again, go ahead and replace it. You got a $2 part, or say it's $20. You don't want to do all this again. So we got that out. We got this off. This is out of the way. Like I said, you don't have to remove all that stuff. Like the manual may tell you to remove all kind of stuff, and it may not. I don't know. I haven't saw the manual, so I don't know. But I'm not. Look at her. And the impact's pretty good, but it's not. It is no strength for your hand. So that socket's not the right one anyway. First of all, it should be 13 millimeter. One of the odd sizes you got here is 13 millimeter, by the way. But anyway, it'll come off. Just have to give a little persuasion on it. If it can't come off, I'll break it. I'm just kidding, you can't do that. So we'll get this right here off now. We'll go ahead and finish with our ratchet now. So we can leave it there. Isn't that beautiful? It's just a work of art. See, one artist. Get the bracket off. And I'll show you the parts in a minute. I will show you the parts house as we've created one. Let's see now. You see, I'm getting to where I can take this intake off right now. I don't want to. I got to use it with this tube, this, but I don't want to get it off right yet. I got the hoses back there. I may take this loose here and get it out of the way. It's just a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this bracket here because it's in the way. I've got two nuts from the motor mount earlier. All right. I'm gonna start the screw back we just took out. That's all I'm doing. Start it back. I'm gonna give it a little more start than that. And it ain't cross-threaded, I trust you. If it was cross-threaded, if it cross-threaded, just don't do it. Don't even go that route. All right, so we'll get our socket out again. We'll use the old muscle strength here. These are the 15s. Nope, these are the 14s. The ones in front are 15, I can tell you that for a fact. So we're going to take this right here off. Ready? You can't tighten, you got to loosen it. So we just torqued that at 255,000 pounds. That's what you're kidding, I did. I'll tell you all the torque specs on all this stuff. Every bolt, because we will be using a torque wrench to get them back. This in here will go right here.